is remaining safe. Also, there are ways that we can build trust between the community and law enforcement. I think that's critically important. And it's at kind of the core of some of the social justice issues that we've been talking about. We actually have a great program in Georgia called the Trust Initiative that was started out of LaGrange that really builds on structured dialogue between law enforcement and the communities. And I think those are ways that we can really bring that not just to Georgia communities, but potentially around the country. Yeah, my role is to uphold the laws that are passed by the legislature and signed by the governor. I know conversations are being had. Again, at the end of the day, I think it's important to make sure that everybody is safe and that we do talk about accountability and training and technology. And I know those conversations are going on around our state, and I know they will continue. Yeah, it makes me proud. It makes me proud because, again, the vast majority of law enforcement are doing it the right ways for the right reasons. And I mentioned the fair application of the law. Anybody who violates the law should be held accountable. And that's anybody in the community and anybody that would be in law enforcement. But the reality of the situation is the vast majority of contacts that police have with the community are positive. They're not negative. And to see folks that still want to serve their community in a law enforcement capacity, and again, we're asking law enforcement to be all things to all people, not just uphold the law, but be a coach, a teacher, a minister, a big brother and a big sister. So we're asking a lot, and oftentimes in an environment that can be dangerous. So to see folks that want to serve their state and their nation, to me, it's invigorating. I think it's important, one, for me to always be able to stay up on how training is occurring in our state, to be around folks. I think it makes a difference to actually be here rather than seeing it on television or reading about it. But also I think it's important for law enforcement cadets to know that folks do have their back. And again, we talked about it, the fair application of the law. We talked about the duty in our state, the primary function of government is the protection of person and property, but it must be done fairly and it must be done equitably, and to make sure that those that are in charge of law enforcement know, though, that we are supportive of them and we appreciate the job that they have to do. And we're going to see some training today, high-speed training, and we talk about firearms training, to make sure that everybody's safe and make sure that folks have the best, most up-to-date training opportunities, have the best technology and that sort of thing. And it's good to be able to see it in person.